Hello, my name is Kevin Cahill. My wife, Lisa Cahill. We're the founders of REALean, the real estate franchise brand. And we're excited to share just a bunch of our thoughts. Nothing too scripted. We're just sitting here talking. I mean, we talk throughout the day and we think, well, we should just sort of record some of that and share it with people so that they have a sense of what we're thinking about, why we're so passionate about this. Interestingly, creating a real estate franchise is a ton of work, and we're energized about it and we're excited about it. We're just 100% in, and yet we walk around all day knowing why we're passionate and excited about it. We thought, well, we better share some of this stuff. I've been a real estate broker since 1999. Lisa is a CPA in addition to being a real estate agent, and she joined me in the industry in 2012 after 23 years as an accountant. And she focused her accounting practice on high net worth individuals, corporations, trusts, and what else would you have focused on? Tax returns, tax accounting primarily. And she saw a lot of the inefficiency in the real estate business instantly. When she joined it, after 23 years of crunching numbers, she recognized that there were all these expenses, all of these things that agents are paying for that actually aren't making them any money, but they think they better have it. Their brokers are charging them a lot of money. Commission splits can be all over the map. The various structures for real estate agents to earn their revenue may not necessarily match with what their actions are producing. And you recognize very quickly that our business model is the efficient business model for real estate agents. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it's streamlined, and our goal is to serve our customers, our buyers and sellers, and we save them money and we provide excellent service. Kevin has trained real estate agents for years and years. He knows the best of the training, and he's worked for very large companies, and we've put our knowledge and our skill set together, and we've created a system to help agents to not have to belong to a big brokerage that takes much of their money, thousands and thousands of dollars. And when I think about all that money, what comes to my mind is, that money can be used to save for retirement. If you pay a broker, say $20,000 a year, trying to meet your cap or meeting your split, you can buy a REALean franchise for the amount that oftentimes you pay in 1 year to a broker.
And you own a franchise.
And you own the franchise. And then every year thereafter, you're putting away at least that much. And under our model, you should have more business and make more money. And, after about 10 years, I did a calculation, you'd have somewhere in the neighborhood of $375,000 in the bank that's yours, that has your name on it.
Just the difference between their split to a broker versus joining a leaner, more efficient brokerage model.
Yeah, and then if you buy a franchise, your franchise fee, we have implemented a system where we want to grow this very fast.
Exponential.
Yeah, and it'll be a known commodity. It's going to be a community of like-minded agents. And imagine if you're considering buying a franchise, if you've got people in different neighborhoods and different cities near you that you've enjoyed working with, if you introduce them to us, we will give you back a portion of that, a percentage of that franchise fee.
Our way of saying thank you for helping us grow.
Yeah, and so then you'll be earning back your fee and then some. You only need to sell 4 or 5 of them, and you've earned your fee back. And then
there's no limit to how many they could help us sell.
That's an extra stream of income from you. And then you've got no risk, and then your royalty fees are 2.5% of your gross commission, which is the least amount in the industry, because our goal is not to make, tons of money to pay shareholders and all that kind of thing. We really want to have excellent agents and have our consumers taken care of in the best possible way. And we want it to grow all over the nation. And that's the way it's going to grow.
Well, we want to have an empowered network of real estate agents who can treat their customers exactly like the customers would like to be treated.
Yeah.
So often, I remember when I was a real estate agent before I became a managing broker, I would go out and talk about the market and talk about pricing and what these people could expect to get for their home. Then you'd have the conversation about what your fee was and what would their closing costs be. And pretty quickly you had a little bit of this going on over your 6%. And what's this $295 administrative fee? And what's this $315 document storage fee and compliance fee and all those junk fees which we still see on closing statements from our cooperating brokers, other agents, other brokers who bring their buyers to our listings.
And that impacts pricing.
Instantly.
And that
our lower fees allow people to be priced to the market.
Yeah, they can price their property to actually sell. It actually does sell. Our listings have an average of 4% of expireds. The average in our area is 30%.
Yeah, when I was training real estate agents, part of the training was, look, you're going to have some fallout. Some of your listings won't sell. Some of the deals that you have under contract won't sell. You'll have, all this effort and still not get paid at the end of it. So they'd planned for about 30% fallout, expiration, withdrawn, whatever you want to call that. And our business model, because we keep track of everything, has only been 4% withdrawn or expired, meaning we're selling 26% more than the average agent once you get the listing. So we're making more money doing the same amount of work. They're doing that work, and then in the end it falls out, doesn't go under contract or doesn't close. Ours close overwhelmingly. Do we have some people who change their mind, shift gears, something else happens, or for whatever reason they're unwilling to accept what the market was willing to give them? Absolutely. We're in this business.
4%, though.
4%, very manageable for us to deal with it when it's not a third of the time or 25% of the time. It's less than 1 out of 20 transactions.
And we found that our price points are higher than the average in our area, twice what the average is in our area. We attract more affluent home sellers. We attract more sellers. The sellers then buy, and we're extremely busy. And we have done just a tremendous amount of business. It really has been quite remarkable.
Yeah.
And we've got it all down to a system and a science. We know
it's teachable.
It's teachable.
We can get you up to speed on it very quickly.
We can duplicate it, and we've got it in a system, and
it'll work everywhere. There's no place where that won't work here in my town. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? People don't want that in my town. Oh, yeah, they do.
And we know with our accounting system, it's accounting and document storage. It's simple. A lot of agents don't want to own a franchise or become a broker because they feel like it's too complicated, it's too costly. And we have made a system where it's easy for them to do and it's not complicated. And we show them everything they need to know to do what we've done in the last 2.5, 3 years. And it's incredible. And we want everyone to have the success that we've had. It's so exciting, and we want to save consumers more money, and we want agents to be successful, and we want to create a community of like-minded agents where they know each other and they can share best practices. Mm-hmm. And it's about finances, and it's about just
having a better life through successful real estate transactions. If you put together enough successful real estate transactions for enough consumers, you're going to have a very robust and abundant life.
It's about lifestyle and health and
just the right mindsets. Your environment either supports you or it beats you down. And our environment is all about supporting you to have the success and the the lifestyle that you deserve to have with our lower fees and with you in the ownership position in your franchise. You have the freedom and flexibility to run your business however you see fit. You're a smart person. You can figure this out. You know what your customers want. You know what will work in your market area, and we're there to support you in that. A lot of agents have told me, and in fact we were talking to one this morning, she said, I know I should just take the 2 weeks and get my broker license, and that way I can do whatever I want to do, but I just can't find the time. Well, let me tell you something. You can make the time. You make the time for something else. You may as well make the time for yourself. Take control of your life, take control of your future, and be the owner of your own brand, your own focus in your market area, and be willing to do what it takes to have the success. Is it hard work? It's hard work. Is it going to take some time? Absolutely. There's ramping up time involved. But in the long term, it's going to be well worth it for you and your family. We appreciate you taking some time out of your day to learn a little bit more about us. There are other videos, so be sure to watch. Feel free to reach out to us if you'd like to learn more about owning a REALean franchise. We'd be delighted to talk with you about it. We thank you so much.
Thank you.